When I first moved to New York, I was a teenager. It was 1979, and New York was a very scary place. In the first year, I was held up at gunpoint, raped on a rooftop with a knife digging into my throat, and I had my apartment broken into and robbed so many times, I just stopped locking the door. In the years to follow, I lost almost every friend I had to AIDS or drugs or gunshot. As you can imagine, all these unexpected events not only helped me become the daring woman that stands before you, but it also reminded me that I am vulnerable. And in life, there is no real safety except self-belief and an understanding that I am not the owner of my talents. I'm not the owner of anything. Everything I have is a gift from God.
Found out, I'm not even gonna say his name, but he's a total misogynist, was directing, and I'm thinking, why would these people make a movie about my life? There's nothing true in the script. The guy who's making it has no understanding of women, no appreciation of women, no respect for women. So like this happened a couple of times, and I had to like call people up, call up the heads of studios, call up my agents, and threaten them and say that I will like stand in front of the building and protest and make everybody's life a misery if they go through with it, and they still did not take me seriously. Wow. So finally I just threw down the gauntlet. You know what? There is nobody on this planet that can write or direct and make a movie about me better than me. And that is just the truth.
Producers, and they put me in the studio with all of these like record producer guys, and they suddenly gave me all this money, and they put me in a really posh apartment, and I had a car and a driver, and I freaked out because I went from having nothing to having everything. Kind of long story short, I was there for 6 months, and I realized at that time that I did want to be a singer, but I didn't want to be made into a singer. I didn't want to be part of a factory. I wanted to go back to New York and learn how to write music and play an instrument myself without all these rich people behind me pulling my strings like a marionette. I wanted to earn it. So I said, you know, I made up this big fat lie, and I said, oh, I really miss my friends in New York. I'm gonna go back and visit them just for a few weeks. And they said, okay, see you in 2 weeks. And I went back to New York, and I never came back. And I'm very grateful to them because they made me realize when I was in Paris that I wanted to be a singer, but I realized that I couldn't be given it. I had to earn it.
When I decided to be a singer, I moved to a synagogue in Queens, because that's what you do. And no, it was where this band lived. It was obviously not an active synagogue, and they practiced in the synagogue, and I was dating one of the singers in the band, and they had all their equipment in the basement, and I thought, well, what am I gonna do all day? Yeah. I might as well just learn how to play an instrument or something, right? Yeah. So I started to play the drums, and I found some Elvis Costello records, and that's how I learned to play the drums.
No way.
To his music.
And here we are.
And I became a damn good drummer. But please don't ask me to play the drums. I don't wanna make you feel bad.
See?
No,
I have my days where I feel like a warrior and invincible, and I have my days where I feel like an open wound. But that's human, isn't it? And also I think that is that's the journey of an artist. Because if you don't make yourself vulnerable, you can't channel creativity, right? And a lot of my pain, my sorrow, my suffering, my feelings of being vulnerable allow me to create. However, then I have to present it to the world, and then I have to be a warrior and stand up for what I believe in, regardless of what people have to say about what I have to say. And also, my strength needs to come through in my work because I want to empower other people. So, I mean, that's the paradox.
I'm definitely not cool enough for my kids.
You really?
Yeah.
They don't think you're the coolest mom in the whole world?
They remind me every day about how uncool I am.
That's impossible.
And they tell me every day that whatever I do, I can't be basic. Mom, that's so basic. All I hear, Mom, that's so basic. What? Okay.
So you get all the...
I'm doing your show is not basic.
That's not basic.
No, that got the thumbs up.
Oh, really? That's a cool thing. Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I love it. They're my favorite. You got some cool kids. Definitely not basic.
Yeah.
And do they inspire your songs? You write songs about them? Or?
They inspire me. They give me input on sounds. They love the fact that I work with Diplo. They love his music.
Oh, you did. Well, you work with so many cool.
I saw her performing at a very small club in Manhattan a couple of years ago. I actually was really impressed by her. I thought she was really cool, and she did remind me of me back in the day. I loved her rawness, and there was something fresh about her and ballsy. And when she spoke to the audience, she sounded like she had a similar sense of humor to me, quite ironic, and I liked her. So I do think she's very talented.
Okay.
You like Big Paul? Do you like Paul?
Who doesn't?
Not everybody. Do you like
Really?
the ex?
Name one person who doesn't like power.
No, everybody wants to be famous.
No, it's not. It's not just fame. It's power. Is anyone can have power. I mean, it's how you feel about yourself. It's how you carry yourself. It's the effect that you have on people. It doesn't necessarily. It's not synonymous with fame.
Good childhood?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I think I had a moments of chaos, and sometimes I suffered. I mean, my mother died when I was little, and that was difficult for me for a while.
Father raised you?
Father, and then eventually he remarried, and my stepmother. Yeah.
How did that work? Sometimes that can be very hard.
I mean, truthfully, I didn't accept my stepmother when I was growing up. In retrospect, I think I was really hard on her.
Was she trying?
Yeah, she was.
You were
Yeah.
close to your mother, though.
Yeah, and I'm very close to my father, and I didn't want to accept change.
Do you always
in my
want
life.
to be in show business?
Everyone tells me I did. I mean, when I talk to my relatives, they all say, you know,
You sang when you were...
you've been a showgirl since you were 5. Things that she sort of like, if she can't have, she throws herself on the floor and
And
starts-
so we give it to her, or don't
No,
we?
no, we don't give it to
That's
her.
Midwest, we don't give it to her.
No, we
Jews,
do.
we give it to her.
Really?
What else? Why would you go?
You
nut-
can't. That's not good. Then they
Yeah,
won't.
my wife tells me that's not good. But how do you not? How do you not? A child is pleading for something.
Because you have to, I mean, you have to have discipline. You have to teach them discipline. You have to show them who's in charge. If you give in to them every time, they're going to run your life. Come on, Larry.
Isn't it hard not to, though? To especially when you get a little old. I don't mean 38
Listen,
years
I'll
old.
give in when she says she wants a piece of sugarless gum, okay? Then I'll say yes. But, you know, she can't watch TV, and
She can't watch TV?
no, she won't be watching this interview.
Why can't she watch? She
Because I
can't
don't,
watch.
'cause I don't want her to get addicted to it. Kids get addicted to it. They become mesmerized
Barney?
and stop using. No, there's no Barney in her life.
No, Barney.
If I say to my daughter, that outfit is a little bit too risque or revealing, and my daughter looks at me and says, that's rich coming from you. But I say, when you're 15, you're gonna have to allow me to help you, guide you in the dressing department, and then when you get older, you can make decisions for yourself. So we do have lots of discussions, and I say just trust me on this. And also we have a discussion about the separating the artist me with the parent me.
Yes.
Yeah, that's important too. And sometimes you just have to say, because I said so.
Say that I'm so controversial, but I think the most controversial thing I have ever done is to stick around. Women have been so oppressed for so long, they believe what men have to say about them. And they believe they have to back a man to get the job done. And there are some very good men worth backing, but not because they're men, because they're worthy. As women, we have to start appreciating our own worth and each other's worth. Seek out strong women to befriend, to align yourself with, to learn from, to be inspired by, to collaborate with, to support, to be enlightened by.
Decision you made that, looking back, maybe wasn't the best idea?
Getting married. Both times.
What type of music do you listen to?
I listen to good music.
Do you have any pets?
I do. I have several pets. I just can't remember their names.
What would be something people would be surprised to learn about you?
That I hate being asked questions.
If you can only wear one thing for the rest of your life, what would that be?
My 24-karat gold vibrator necklace.
What's your favorite thing to make?
Wait for it. Love.
I consider myself a housekeeper.
Really?
And I ride horses. and I love it. And I am all these things, but also the other reason that I named the record Madam X is because it was a name given to me when I was 19 and I first moved to New York by a woman who I looked up to and admired, and she gave me that name because she said she couldn't recognize all my different personas because I kept changing the way I looked. So, and that was in the beginning of my career when I didn't think about who I should be or what I should be. I was experimenting.
Mm-hmm.
And so I felt like I had come full circle and gave the record that name because I'm in the same frame of mind. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Who was the woman that gave you the name?
Martha Graham.
Good Lord.
The great Martha Graham.
You went to her
Do you
dance?
know? I danced in her school.
Yeah.
Never in a million years could have imagined that I would live in Lisbon. But it really was about supporting my son's passion for soccer and wanting to have an adventure, get outside of America for a minute. And really, I spun a wheel. It was like, you know, when you spin the globe and your hand lands on a country. It's like, Lisbon, okay, let's go there. So I did go there, and it was a confusing, crazy experience for me, specifically in the beginning because I didn't know anybody, and the culture there is very different. It's very much slower than New York. If you're, you know, in the New York state of mind where everything happens like that, don't expect that in Lisbon, okay? But there are amazing things about Lisbon. The culturally, the music and art scene in Lisbon is, I've never seen anything like it. It's so alive.
Madonna wasn't Madonna. Was there any moment where you're like, you know what? Entertainment industry is not for me. I'm going to blank. What would you do?
I'm going to blank? Jeez Louise. I don't know. I think I'd probably be a school teacher.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I could see you doing that.
I'd have a very popular class. It would be controversial. It would be challenging.
Just like,
I'd probably end up in jail.
Yeah, of course you would, yeah.
A lot of crazy
Listening to these songs, looking at the videos, and the religious symbolism that's always been there too.
Because God is always there, taunting me, daring me. And the God that I believe in, the God that I believe created the world, isn't a God to fear. It's a God to give thanks to, and a God to question and challenge. Yeah, like Moses did. He talked back to God. I don't know if you've ever read the Old Testament.
Really good chemistry with just about everybody. Producer-wise, who did I have the most fun with? And I would say Diplo.
Diplo?
Yeah. I feel like he's most like me. I don't know why. I just...
Kindred Spirits, Madonna and Diplo?
Yeah. I mean, people do produce records in their hotel rooms, in airport terminals while they're waiting for planes, like in between gigs. So they're done in a very fragmented way. And that was hard for me to adapt to.
I was living on the Upper West Side, 99th and Riverside Drive, and was just broke and wondering if things were ever going to work out for me. And I had signed my record deal, and I was told that they were going to start playing my song on the radio, everybody. And then suddenly, my roommate had her radio on down the hall, and I heard it drifting down the hallway, and I was like, wait, what is that? What is that? And I ran down the hallway, and she's like, they're playing their song on your radio, your song on the radio. And I just stood there like, wow, it happened. It works. It was like magic. Yeah. It was the most amazing.
I'm only here because there isn't a Knicks game. Don't get excited.
Oh, come on. Let's go kiss the guy in the audience. Why don't you go kiss the guy in the audience?
Why are you so obsessed with my sex life?
As we all know, I have none of my own.
Well,
go kiss the guy in the audience. It would knock him out. Look at that guy. Like on the forehead. Just on the forehead.
I can't. He's not tall enough.
I like that. She said, I can't. A lot of people would cave into the pressure and say, oh, all right. They'd go out and kiss him and get it over with.
Yeah, well, I've never succumbed to peer pressure.
Good for you. That's what we love about you, Madonna.
Yes.
What brings
Incidentally, you are a sick...
saw her. I saw her performing at a very small club in Manhattan a couple of years ago. I actually was really impressed by her. I thought she was really cool, and she did remind me of me back in the day. I loved her rawness, and there was something fresh about her and ballsy. And when she spoke to the audience, she sounded like she had a similar sense of humor to me, quite ironic, and I liked her. So I do think she's very talented.
Okay.
Two things that she sort of like, if she can't have, she throws herself on the floor and
so we give it to her, or don't we?
No, we don't give it to her.
Midwest, we don't give it to her.
No,
Jews, we give it to her.
Really?
What else? Why would you go?
You can't. That's not good. Then they
No,
want.
my wife tells me that's not good. But how do you not? How do you not? A child is pleading for something.
Because you have to. I mean, you have to have discipline. You have to teach them discipline. You have to show them who's in charge. If you give in to them every time, they're going to run your life. Come on, Larry.
Isn't it hard not to, though? Truth. Especially when you get a little old. I don't mean 38
Listen,
years
I'll
old.
give in when she says she wants a piece of sugarless gum, okay? Then I'll say yes. But, you know, she can't watch TV, and...
She can't watch TV?
No. She won't be watching this interview.
Why can't she watch? She
Because
can't watch.
Because I don't want her to get addicted to it. Kids get addicted to it. They become mesmerized.
Barney?
They stop using... No, there's no Barney in her life.
No Barney?
Remember, I was living on the Upper West Side, 99th and Riverside Drive, and was just broke and wondering if things were ever going to work out for me. And I had signed my record deal, and I was told that they were going to start playing my song on the radio, everybody. And then suddenly, my roommate had her radio on down the hall, and I heard it drifting down the hallway, and I was like, wait, what is that? What is that? And I ran down the hallway, and she's like, they're playing their song on your radio, your song on the radio, and I just stood there like, wow, it happened. It works. It was like magic. Yeah. It was the most amazing.
Who's the youngest boy you've ever dated?
I mean, it depends on like how old. You gotta like depends on.
Like in the last 5 years.
Because I was gonna say when I moved to New York, I dated a 16-year-old, but
that was when you were like 18.
Yeah. Anyway.
So you've always been for younger men, even when you were 18.
No, that's not true. I've dated all sorts, all kinds. I dated Warren Beatty. I mean,
that's true.
So, no, the youngest was in the last 6 years, 22. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
But.
All right.
Why is everyone so obsessed?
I'm not obsessed.
Age is a number.
To Barack Obama. Do you remember that?
Oh my God, that is probably the most nervous I've ever been in my life. I had butterflies in my stomach. I was completely and utterly starstruck.
You were so
I was gagging.
Adorable. Here's what happened. I go to.
So hot. Sorry.
I have President Barack Obama on the show and Madonna, and I asked you a special favor. You come on, and I was like, what? So I said to the President Obama, I go, have you ever met Madonna? He goes, nope.